This is Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Welcome to Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Crimson Tide. This place is charged up and ready for a big game today. This is not just a regular matchup. Battle of top 10 teams, two teams colliding early in the season. One team can make a strong statement about the season ahead, as we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Oklahoma State Cowboys, taking on the second-ranked team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Cowboys will kick this away to get us going. And the kick is a squib kick, taken by one of the up men. He's tackled at the 34 after a decent kick return there. So Alabama's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And here comes the veteran running back onto the field. Kirk, he came back for his senior season, and he is pumped up to get it going.
Yeah, Chris, you and I had a chance to catch up with him the other day, and he's ecstatic for this season because he's seen it all. He's been through it all, and he feels he's ready to almost take it up to another notch, make some history along the way.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now.
In punt formation to kick it away.
On the return, it's Andrews. But he's got some space here. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Cowboys offense comes out for their first possession today. And here we go, Kirk, this matchup on the edge that's going to go a long way to deciding this game. An elite wide receiver and a guy who doesn't believe anybody can beat him.
This is going to be like a boxing match where it's an all-out battle. Two extremely gifted athletes competing on every snap. Better get your popcorn ready.
Gets into space. No shot to bring him down. Big gain across midfield. Tackle finally made to the 32.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field, so let's check this call.
Hold it.
So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Now it's 2nd down here. Quick throw caught on the left side. Breaking tackles. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to 1st down yardage yet. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
I like the call here. 3rd down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on 3rd down and long.
Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? On 1st down, it's play action. Looking to throw it deep. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Man, the offensive coordinator told us before the game they consider any one-on-one deep shot an advantage, but they couldn't connect on that try. Give credit to that defensive back, man. He played that perfectly.
But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now.
Yeah, defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
He's running out of time here. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And here comes the punter onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the returner will be brought down. And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost him anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Oh, got to showcase his spin move, but dropped quickly after just a short gain. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And he's got it again. Trucks through the defender. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42. 1st down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
As expected, this Alabama defense is laying the wood and living in the backfield of their opponent. Such upfield speed, it's dangerous.
Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
And the senior making a disruptive impact play. The Cowboys will have to kick it away. And the offense will punt for the 1st time this afternoon. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Fair catch is made, but let's see what that flag was about.
Kick catch interference. Kicking team.
So the special teams miscue cost them 15 yards. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the tight end. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
It's a good job by the defense here on this 3rd down, and now it's going to bring up a big 4th down play and a decision here for the head coach.
The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up. To throw, it's Flores. The pass rush closing in. And he fires the football to the right side. Fired into a tight window and picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
Here comes the offense set to take over here. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Running with purpose. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Punt lands at the 6, but heads into the end zone for a touchback. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Fights through a tackle.
Great job on the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Fighting off the defender. That's good for a first down near the 40.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They'll run it with the draw play. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
They bring him down. Blocker's not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down. They went for it and failed on fourth down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And he finds his target. He has the first. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
And the Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. No way to run up the middle. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Tailback takes the handoff again. And they've got him back there for a loss of 8.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Here's a screen pass to the running back. The defense stops him short of the marker in that screen. 4th down coming up. You need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long.
Touchdown, Oklahoma State. And they take the early lead.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Shotgun formation, here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. He went backwards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 24. They're going to run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive...
Looking to make a big play downfield. He fires this throw and it's intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And they'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Cowboys. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Defense is coming after him. But he's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on 3rd down? From the shotgun, drops back. Under pressure, just lets it go. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time. And the punt team now on to kick it away. On to kick now for the 5th time today. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Catch is made way down inside the 30. Forced out of bounds after a big game. This offense set up with a 1st down.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
The Cowboys looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And it's intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. Across midfield. Out past the 30. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Alabama. And the defense joins the party with a pick six. And a pick six. A monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Now the try here for the extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick six. And they recover from that right now. Makes a quick catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Single back, takes the handoff. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Powers through the tackle. Breaks the tackle, gets into the clear. Fighting off the tackler. But not out of bounds after another big game. They have chewed up this defense with the ground game today.
Hey, Chris, how about running back here on 3rd down and 1? He's so focused on trying to just pick up a couple yards for the first down. You could almost see him slightly hesitate there once he hit that initial surge from that defense and was still on his feet. He's looking around. There's nobody to slow him down, so he gets huge yards on this play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Short connection to the tight end here. Heads out of bounds. It's a short gain on the play.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
They'll bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be 4th down.
This is a nice job here by this defense on 3rd down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his 1st down, but they keep him short to set up this 4th down.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. And the Cowboys are going to keep this drive moving. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a...
Just trudge through the defender. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. 1st down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. The Cowboys come to the line with 1st and goal. Caught near the goal line. And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards.
Fighting for the end zone. Now the ball comes loose. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
Man, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
The receiver carries the ball.
Second down play coming up.
Brings up second down.
Receiver in motion now. On the run, it's Young. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
They'll stop him on a small gain here. Tried to run for it on 3rd and long and came up well short. Punt team ready to boot it away. Looking to flip the field here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. To throw, it's Flores. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. And it's incomplete. Trying for a big play there as time runs out in the first half. Middle's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Tuscaloosa. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this 3rd quarter.
Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner is brought down. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. Important possession here to begin the 3rd quarter as they try to continue momentum from the first half and build on this lead. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. They'll run it here. He shreds the tackle. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. Can he make it to the marker? 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
Man, that is a gutsy call to go for it on 4th down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
And the Cowboys will line up on 1st and 10. And the single back takes the handoff. He shreds the tackle. The sophomore brought down after a nice run. This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
The Cowboys looking to keep this drive rolling. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Using his legs, it's Martinez. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. They'll try to run for the first down. And the Cowboys churn out another first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
You're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. Offense will keep it on the ground here. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He stays alive. Throws a rocket toward the right side. Oh, and a chance there for a game-changing interception. Couldn't quite come up with it. Sets up third down now. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw. It's Flores. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down, you got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. The shotgun running play call. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Oklahoma State has the lead here. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game stats before we move on. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run phase, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
They'll make their first down in that scramble. That's a tough one for this defense to give up.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
The Cowboys getting set on 1st and 10. Gives it to the back. Tackle, but first down.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, they're just not successful here on 2nd and goal. Let's give a lot of credit to this defense. They've looked good on these first 2 opportunities by the offense. They strung that last play out and forced a loss of yardage, bringing up 3rd down.
Can they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal? Looking downfield, it's Flores. Almost intercepted in the end zone. An opportunity missed, but it does bring up a 4th down here. So forget the field goal attempt. They'll try to pad the lead with a touchdown here on 4th and goal. Looking to the end zone. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about this defense today against this run game? Here we are in the 4th quarter. This guy's not gotten over 10 yards rushing. What a great effort collectively by this defense.
Bringing pressure. Sacked into loss, back to the 6.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. Running it back, it's Andrews. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Inside the 30 now. Tackle made after a big gain.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And the Cowboys are in the red zone now. Scanning the field, it's Flores. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a two-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this two-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. Extra point up and good. A two-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter.
That makes the score Oklahoma State.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And it's a squib kick taken by one of the up men. He's tackled at the 34 after a decent kick return there. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pressure is coming. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he's got it. He has first down yardage at the 46. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country.
Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense. That sack sets up a second down and very long.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Looking to throw it on third and very long. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. It's a bit of a risk, but with that...
There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. The spin move. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. This is a big third down play coming up. If they can get the stop, you have to believe we'd see a timeout. Takes the handoff on the counter play. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. And now a timeout taken by the defense. They're going to fake it. He wants to throw it here. So got him. He's sacked. Well, they gambled there, but it doesn't pay off. Passing up on the 3 points. Might regret that. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught behind the line. It's Young. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play.
Third down coming up.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver. That's going to bring up fourth down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Lets it go quickly. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's fourth down, you've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Back to throw. It's Flores. Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Last possession, they were stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a two-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
Linebackers making some adjustments now. And the quarterback will take a knee. So a good W here. Their season is up and running. The goal was to be 1-0, but also, Kirk, we got a chance to see what this team is capable of when they play their best.
I completely agree with you, Chris. I was definitely impressed with this performance. We'll just have to see how far this team can really go.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.